Oh, just fixing my eyebrows. A low inflammation diet. So a lot of people have asked me, what is a low inflammation diet? So what happens when you eat refined carbs and sugars is that, now this includes other sugars that are not necessarily refined. We'll just deal with refined carbs, ultra processed foods, things like your average cereals, bread, sugars, sugary sweets, chocolate, all of that kind of stuff. Pasta, well, the pasta in Europe is not too bad, but it's still a carbohydrate. Anything that spikes your blood sugar and thus afterwards spikes your insulin. So a low inflammatory diet would be that you're preventing that chronic inflammation that we don't really know is going on. It happens to skinny people as well as heavy people. It's not necessarily only the heavy people. There's lots of very slim people who appear to be very healthy, and they, come up with all sorts of chronic illnesses like autoimmune disease, Crohn's, or cancer, or any of these things that are really caused by hyperinsulinemia, where you're spiking your insulin too often. The problem is you're having carbs too often, regardless of whether you think they're healthy, like porridge for breakfast, immediate sugar, blood sugar spike, and on comes. So this is the curve. You've got the blood sugar spike, and about 10, 15, 20 minutes later, you've got the insulin spike, which you don't know is happening, and then you're getting hyperinsulinemia. So the human body is not designed to have insulin spiking 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 times a day. So the average healthy person might have their insulin spike 10 times a day. Now, fructose is a little different. When we talk about sugars, we have 3 types of sugars. We have glucose, we have fructose, and we have lactose. Lactose is the sugar in milk. They're all equally able to spike your blood sugar, except for fructose. So when I eat something with fructose only in it, no glucose, so something like alcohol, that is only processed by the liver. So you get a false reading, if you like. So when I eat fructose, if it's only fructose, I may not have the sugar spike that I might have, because it's only processed in the liver, and that does not show up until much later on in your blood sugar. So it's a little bit, I see some of the people that are testing on their CGM and they're eating something that's fructose laden, and they are not getting a blood insulin spike, and they say, oh, this is fine, eat a bowl of berries or eat a bowl of fruit or whatever. It's causing, that fat is stored in your liver. It's only processed in your liver and stored in your liver. You really need to read Dr. Robert Lustig, Dr. Robert Johnson. Is he Robert? I think Dr. Johnson, he's an expert in fructose. He wrote Why Nature Wants Us to Be Fat, or Nature Wants Us to Be Fat. It's a great book. So, what happens when you eat refined carbs and sugars and stuff is that there is a low level of inflammation. We suffer from a thing called SIBO, leaky gut. So we have tight junctions on our internal tubes, which goes on for miles and or meters, and some of the food, because our body is not really designed to have ultra processed carbohydrates and stuff, it gets through. So you get leaky gut, and that causes low level inflammation all around your body. So your body is secreting cytokines to fight off that foreign body, which is really part of your food. That doesn't happen with things like fibrous carnivore meat, eggs, bacon, arugula, rocket leaves, broccoli. It doesn't happen with that kind of fibrous veg, because that we're designed to eat that kind of natural food. So anything that's kind of natural, I would eat that. Processed porridge oats are not really that natural. Steel cut oats occasionally, maybe in the evenings after you've had keto breakfast. I would definitely say you should only have a keto breakfast. I'll talk to you again about low inflammation diets and get a better video together. Bye.